Okay, so I'm just gonna go back in just to reset my heat level. There's a real
really cold.
strategic element to this game. You really gotta strategize a lot about certain things. Oh my god, I forgot to equip my toasty pack. Oh my god. Rookie mistake. Okay, it's not actually, it might not be as cold today. So that might help. Maybe I won't have to use all my toasty packs, and I'll have one in the bank, as they say, the snow bank. Oh, that was a good one, Chloe. Gotta give yourself some encouragement every now and then. Actually, more than every now and then. You should regularly be giving yourself some encouragement. I forgot my toasty pack yet again. It's fine. I'm full of reckless confidence now. Yeah, like, it's definitely a lot warmer today than it was the first time I went here. Jesus. Okay. 6512. Alright! Okay, we're in Trapper Dan's cabin now. How exciting! Oh, more reading to do.
The Rest of My Life by Julius McQuaid.
Julius McQuaid? That's not Trapper Dan. Gotta be honest, I'm not gonna read all this.
So once I get her attention by saying her name, I can give her commands.
Oh, yes. Oh, I start such a chain of commands by saying ISIS. You know this is important because it's in red ink. And I end the chain by saying go. Actually, like, I feel like Nancy does that automatically.
Ability to sort objects by scent. If she has an object in her mouth, she'll sniff, then drop the object near another object that has the same scent. Pinevale Hospital. Maybe I can use Isis and her incredible sense of smell to figure out who owns the notebook I found outside. All I have to do is get something from each of the people at the lodge, something that each of them has touched, then let Isis figure out which of their scents matches the scent on the notebook.
I love it when journals and, like, video games do this, where it just, like, they were writing up to the moment of their death. Like, who would be doing that? Like, oh, I see the death reaper comest, and yet still I write. You know, if I was about to die, honestly, I'd probably just lay down and close my eyes. I wouldn't keep writing in my little diary in my gel pen, that's for sure. Oh my god, it's a fierce wolf!
Isis, stay.
Good dog. Like her little ears twitching. Paw.
Paw. Isis, paw, go.
Oh! She's so sweet. Okay, do we need to be doing this right now?
Isis, around, go.
This is just like a demonstration of her skills, right? She's just showing off. She's a very well-trained dog. Okay, good girl, good girl.
This indentation looks just like the one on that plaque in the lodge where that missing Rex bone used to be.
Wait, a free toasty pack! The jackpot.
Looks like a Geiger counter.
Aha! Krollmeister brand, of course.
This measures radioactivity. I wonder if Isis found it outside somewhere or in here.
What's that?
I wonder what this is. Looks like there's a phone number on it.
And some twigs. Another free toasty pack, let's go! Okay, so we need the Rex bone before we can do the infernal slot machine. The aptly named infernal slot machine. So I think we're done here for now. Okay. Bye, Isis, sweetie. You wait for Mama Nancy here. I hate that I just called her Mama Nancy. I'm never doing that again. What the heck was that? I'm rich in toasty packs now. I've got 6. Boy, oh boy. I'm unstoppable. It's over for all of you. Where was the explosion? I think I actually might be able to make it back okay without the toasty packs. I'd like to be able to save as many so I don't as I can, so I don't have to play too many more games with Freddie. She's like Jane, but she lacks the variety that Jane has. I don't know, I'd actually kind of prefer to play Snowballs with Freddie, to be quite honest, because at least it's simple and easy to win and doesn't take too much time. And you can hoard your prizes. I think from Jane you can only get one... Oh, I was wondering what that noise was. I've got my snowshoes on and they're creaking like the dickens. With Jane you can only, like, have one glow stick at a time.
Much better. I was really cold.
Where was that explosion? Maybe I should go check out Trapper Dan's needle or something. I feel like it might be there. Oh, Nancy probably says that in her checklist. She's probably like, oh, judging by my excellent echolocation, I determined that the explosion was at Trapper Dan's needle. No, she didn't actually do that, which is unfortunate. Is this a new explosion? I honestly can't remember. There's been a lot.
That's weird. The rock that had the fossil in it is gone.
Well, that's certainly a clue, so this wasn't a wasted journey, at least.
No more avalanches for me, thank you very much.
Well, I wonder where that explosion was then. Like, there's not many places that are still really intact. Cold. Like, most places around here have been exploded. Like, the fishing shack, the bunkhouse, 2 random spots in the snow. Like, what else is there to explode except for maybe the lodge? I hope that doesn't come to that. Okay. Ollie. Can I get a reprieve now, my friend? No.
I'll get out
I mean, I need
you
to step up, Ollie, and take some responsibility for what's going on. All right, you know, I should use the Geiger counter while I'm down here. Do I have to ask Yanni about anything? No. Good. Okay. If I remember correctly.
If I go outside without a coat, I'll freeze.
Yep. Thank God I've played this game before. It really streamlines a lot of it. Okay, okay, we'll go call the phone number on that mysterious piece of equipment we found in the little hut. Maybe they exploded that hut, except I was there when the explosion happened, so probably not, I guess. What's the number? Maybe Nancy didn't write it down, which goes against, like, the established mechanics of the game, but okay, whatever.
You've reached the office of Dr. Nikki Sabatini, Professor of Geology at the University of Alberta, Camrose. The sound of the beep?
Sounds like Fatima.
All that. I'm here. Who's this?
My name is Nancy Drew. I'm staying at the Icicle Creek Lodge, and I recently came across some kind of device that had your phone number on it.
Describe the device.
Well, it has a spike on one end of it, and...
Well, I'll be darned. Where did you say you found it?
Well, actually, someone's dog was using it as a chew toy. She must have found it outside somewhere. You know what it is?
It's a geophone. Someone stole a whole crate of them from me when I was out on Skookum Ridge not too long ago.
What's a geophone?
If you stick it in the ground, a geophone will detect seismic waves and turn them into electrical signals, which are then transmitted to a computer so they can be recorded and eventually interpreted. It lets geologists like me make maps of mineral deposits and such, without doing any digging. See, I was preparing to do a subsurface survey of the area, using reflection seismology. I set up camp, stored all my equipment in a trailer, went into town for supplies, and when I came back, the trailer had been broken into, and all my geophones were gone.
I'm surprised it wasn't exploded.
Seems
to be a lot of explosions happening around this area.
Got grant money and everything. The person who ripped off my equipment sure screwed that up for me. If I ever get my hands on him, oh!
You have no idea who it was?
It was snowing, so there were no tracks. So I don't know if he came by car or...
I wonder if this is also supposed to be a Canadian accent, because if so, it's also way off.
So he must have known what they were and how to use them. And since not that many women are into explosives...
Explosives?
The seismic
quite a
waves
claim.
detector are man-made. You detonate something on the surface of the ground, and the concussion creates seismic waves which bounce off different geological features differently, depending on the impedance of the feature. The reflected waves are what the geophones detect and transmit.
So, to put the geophones to use, you need to blow things up?
Correct.
That's interesting. So, if someone were looking for valuable mineral deposits, they might use geophones to do it?
If someone had the technical expertise, yes. Although reflection seismology is more typically important.
I gotta be honest, this is probably the most boring phone conversation in this phone, and this game. And this game has a lot of phone conversations. It's just very, like, technical language being spat at you about something that actually doesn't matter that much in the long run. Like, I feel like they could have cut this conversation down a lot more.
Or anything that would indicate who stole them. Please let me know.
I will.
Good.
Thank you for answering my questions.
One more thing. All of my geophones were hardwired to transmit at 990 kilohertz. So if you find any kind of receiver tuned to that frequency, check it out, because it could very well belong to the thief.
Yeah, I think that is supposed to be a Canadian accent. Okay. I'm also realizing that I'm at this awful point in the story where I know to progress I have to collect the personal items of all these people. But I know that to get them, you have to collect their laundry. But I also know that to collect their laundry, that has to be in the morning. And that means I'm gonna have to do lunch, dinner, and breakfast before I can do that. You know what? I'm gonna be a little cheeky. I'm gonna make a save and just skip all the meals and see if I'm penalized. And I can always reload, right? But I'm so sick of cooking for these ungrateful people. Okay. They need to, get in the kitchen and make themselves a sandwich. It did seem to take a while before I was told off for not making lunch when I had been the victim of an explosion. So we might unfortunately have to wait a while for that. So I hope I don't make too much progress. Oh my god, why did I just get jump scared by nothing? Why did I think there was someone there? What's wrong with me? I love this little chubby beaver guy, I gotta be honest. Okay, oh my god. I got so freaked out.
Maybe Lou went out and took them with him.
Okay. Trapper Dan's ghost! He was probably there. And my subconscious just, detected it. Even if I didn't see him with my real eyes. Yeah, I saw it with my fake eyes. My unreal eyes. I can't believe I get jump scares so bad that I'm getting, scared by literally nothing. I'm such a jumpy person. I get so easily scared. Oh, god damn it. No cloths in here. Well, can I do it without their extra washcloth? I'll probably try it anyway. Nancy isn't saying anything interesting in the bathroom anymore, but, oh well, maybe I'll get an award. Diarrhea Queen! Because I use the bathroom so much. Actually, this will be a test of how cold it is, and if I need toasty packs. Ah, yeah, it's fine. Toasty packs. Who needs them? Not me. And that, my friends, is called hubris, and it definitely won't come back to bite me in the butt. Hopefully I can just give her these cloths.
I shouldn't give Isis that. I should give her the notebook.
Which is the... oh, this notebook.
The scents match, which means those notes belong to Lou Talbot.
Lou Talbot. He's got a lot to answer for. A little bone boy. Oh.
It was really cold.
Is that a package?
Now what?
Isn't mail ever exciting to you, Nancy?
Lou Talbot, charged with trespassing, vandalism, and theft, found digging on private property, creating a piece of earthitecture inspired by Maverick artist Poppy Dada, of keeping the dinosaur bones dug up in the process. Dinosaur bones?
Aha. Well, Tino actually did some work. Color me shocked right now. That's like if Ollie actually did some work. My God.
What's up?
Hey, Bone Boy.
Do you think I could have the Rex bone that you took?
I love that Nancy jumps into it with this out of context question that makes a lot of assumptions and like jumps.
Because you referred to it in your notebook, which I found outside in the snow.
Notebook?
Someone who has a really good nose for such things is positive that it's yours.
Oh, Nancy, I appreciate the pun, even if Lou
There's
won't.
a lot of people out there who collect stuff like fossils and dinosaur bones, okay? They pay big bucks for them. And it just so happens paleontology's kind of my thing, so yeah, I collect bones and I sell them.
Those bones belong in a museum.
So when you saw those stools over there, you recognized them to be dinosaur bones and decided to try to unearth more.
Except I haven't unearthed anything. I'm not the one who's been making things go boom out there. I mean, I may have found a couple of good specimens in a couple of craters, but I didn't make the craters, and I don't know
Make
who
me
did.
believe
There.
you, Lou.
That's the key to the
Make
closet
me
in my room.
believe you.
You want the bone from that plaque? Go ahead and take it. Okay, dude, excitement's over. Who's moved?
I love that we publicly exposed him in front of Bill Kessler as well. Such a power move from Nancy. Okay, what room is he in? Ina.
Look at all these bones.
Look at
Who's
all
gonna
these
busy-
bones. That might be the best line in this game, but there are a
Here's the
lot
one
of
I'm
good
looking
ones.
For, the Rex bone that's missing from that plaque.
Okay, back out into the snow. I don't seem to have been penalized for skipping my cooking duties yet. I hope to God that I don't. Like, please, Her Interactive, have pity on me. I've cooked so many omelets. I've made so many salads. Please let it end. Okay. Let me just bring up my good friend, the walkthrough. Is this not correct? What? 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 I'm sorry, what? Why did it not work? I had them...
So, I can rearrange these by continuing to drop the tile that falls out the bottom into one of the columns at the top. The question is, how should I rearrange them? Match the symbols and line them up in rows of 3, maybe?
This puzzle is gonna drive me over the edge, even with the walkthrough. Like, I swear to God.
Bingo!
I had to put the duck token back? Okay, Her Interactive. Okay, alright. Alright, okay. Okay, sure, whatever. Sure, okay. Sure, alright. Whatever, sure. Sure, okay. Okay. I swear to God, this flipping game, no wonder I rage quit the first time. Like, it's all coming back to me now. Those old feelings of pain and frustration and tedium.
Looks like the map to some kind of maze. The wolf followed me. I wonder if she expects me to do something.
But we can't do that until we play Fox and Geese, right? Yeah. Oh my god. Sweet summer child Chloe, who first got past the infernal slot machine, is probably like, oh, that's definitely the worst the game has to throw at me. Surely. And then she got to the Fox and Geese 3 times over, and she truly knew what pain was. You know, it's a bit concerning how green it is in here. And these specks floating in the air?
A moose, a wolf, a raccoon, and a pig.
Like,
The
I
same
feel like
animals Trevor
Nancy,
Dan mentioned in his journal when it came to getting into his needle without the key. I bet that's what's behind this wall.
Nancy,
a
please.
room below the needle. Next thing I have to do is get each of these panels open.
all I'm saying is, when Nancy gets back to River Heights, I think she should check herself into the hospital and get a test to make sure she doesn't have radioactive poisoning. Or radiation poisoning. We have to get the wolf to bite this somehow, don't we? I forget how we do that. Oh, so we have to get her over there. So that's right, left, right, jump. Right, left, right, jump. Right, left, right, jump.
Right, left, right, jump. Isis, right, left, right.
I have
jump,
a feeling you have
go.
to tell her to go forward first. I'm just remembering. I have an inkling. Let's see how this goes, though. Yeah, she didn't like that. Okay, so forward, right, left, right. Fuck. Okay, hold on, Isis. Bear with me, honey. Okay, forward, right, left, right, jump, go. Forward. Okay, no.
Forward, right, left, right, jump. Isis, forward, right, left, right, jump, go.
Come on, baby, I believe in you. Don't let me down, Isis, in my time of need. Okay. 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 I didn't have to tell her to do anything there, though, right? Like, bite or something. Isis, pull on the rope. Give it a good tug. Aw. What a sweet little wolfie. Oh, right, and doesn't she have to stay there for, like, a very prolonged length of time while I make my way back to the lodge? Isn't, like, because it's in the pig's mouth, right? Or the weird boar. The botched taxidermy boar on the top floor of the lodge. I'm pretty sure that's where it is, and Isis just has to stay there, biting the rope with all her might, while Nancy meanders off to go collect this little pig token. Nancy's just, using what she learned from Chantel about slave labor to get this wolf involved in her business. Let's give Isis a break. It's literally been an hour. Poor, I was about to say poor doggy. Poor wolf. Okay. Now we've got the pig token. Whoopee! But you know what this means, friends? This means it's time to play Fox and Geese, which are the 2 words I use the most while playing Fox and Geese. What the fuck, Bill Kessler? I'm finally ready to play your little games, and you're not here. Bill Kessler, get the fuck down here. You know, actually, this would be a great opportunity for Nancy to just, place the token wherever she wants on the board, and, you know, bingo, bango, bongo. Life is great, and we don't actually have to play Fox and Geese, but of course Nancy doesn't think like that, unfortunately. Let's give it an hour. Actually, he'll probably be at lunch. Let's give it 2 hours at lunch. I don't know what they're eating without Nancy there to feed them. Raw raw meat, probably. Raw meat out of the freezer. Because they don't even know how to make their own beds. They probably don't know how to make their own meals either. Who are we kidding? Like, these are people who come to this lodge expecting part of the hotel experience to be for the staff to go fishing. Not even with them, just go fishing. It'll enhance my experience. To know that you, a poor little underpaid rat, has been able to experience the great outdoors, even for the most fleeting of moments. That's the attitude of entitlement that they bring to their Icicle Creek Lodge vacation. Alright, let's play Fox and Geese, Bill. Wait the fuck up!
Now what?
Since Mr. Talbot isn't here, could I play a game of Fox and Geese with you?
You bet. Have a seat.
I'd
Here are
rather
the rules.
not.
The white pieces are the geese. The black piece is the fox. The goal of the geese is to corner the fox so he can't move, while the goal of the fox is to gobble up geese so that they can't corner him. The geese can only
Oh, I know the
move
rules
along
of
the line
Fox
to the
and
next
Geese
point, either
far
directly
too
forwards,
well.
diagonally,
It's
or sideways.
ingrained
Same thing for the
on
fox,
the
except when
very
he's next to a goose that has an
fabric
empty
of
spot
my
directly
brain,
behind it.
into the
You
very
can jump over
flesh.
Gobble
You know,
it
when
up.
I die,
Correct.
if I donate
Gobble
my
it up
body
and
to
remove it from
science,
the
they'll
board.
cut open
You just
my
take turns to
skull
play until
cavity,
somebody
they'll
wins and
remove
somebody
my brain,
loses.
and they'll be
I'll be
like,
the fox.
oh, this is
Ready?
weird.
Would
There's
you mind if we
some
use this little
writing
pig I found in place of
on
the fox piece?
the flesh of
Fine
the
by me.
brain. I don't know. The membrane. The membrane of the brain. That's very strange. What is this? The rules to Fox and Geese? How peculiar. Okay, I think we just need to get the pig, moose, and raccoon, correct? We don't need to fuck with the wolf, which is annoying because that's like the easiest one. Or maybe we do, actually. I can't remember. Hold up. Research needs to be conducted. I need to know just how far I have to take this. Moose corner, pig corner, and raccoon corner. Okay. I think I've done this in the past where I've also done the wolf corner, even though I don't need to. Just because I hate myself, I guess. Look, come over here. It's a really enticing spot to be. I swear, little piggy. You gotta move real slow in Fox and Geese. Oh, I've made some actual critical errors here. Wait. Yeah, I need to move that there. This here. This here. Maybe I'll make this into an epic montage when I'm editing it. Complete with an absolute bopping soundtrack that makes this seem so much more intense and extreme than it actually is. No! 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 No!
Okay, if we start over. Okay, if we start over. Okay, if we start over.
Sacrifices must be made in war, and make no mistake.
This is war.
What? Oh, fuck your morale up, Chloe. Stop.
Okay, if we start over. Okay, if we start over.
I don't get why Nancy can't just take the pig piece and put it there. What is stopping her from doing that? Why do I have a weird sense of honor that she had in this situation where she's like, oh, it's what Trapper Dan would have wanted for me to actually play this stupid fucking game. I don't give a shit what Trapper Dan would have wanted. Trapper Dan can be eaten to death by his own fucking precious pet pig for all I care. Fuck!
You win. Another win. Another set of red eyes.
I honestly, I could cry right now. It's fucking over. Oh, God, I hate Fox and Geese so much. I feel like this might be my least favorite Nancy Drew puzzle of all time. I'm like, as we were going through this game, I was like thinking, oh, maybe that stupid ice flow puzzle's worse, and maybe the infernal slot machine is worse. But you know what? No, this is worse. This is awful. I forgot just absolutely how awful this is. My God, that's awful. I literally, if you're one of those people who likes Fox and Geese, just know that I don't understand you at all. At all. I cannot abide that game. Like, that was just like sending me over the edge. I couldn't take it. Oh, God. Okay, go back to bed, Nancy. Go back to bed. We're almost at the end of the game. You deserve a rest after that, baby. I don't think I've ever felt such great catharsis after completing a Nancy Drew puzzle in my life. Or just like since I last played Fox and Geese. God, like, I can feel like my stomach has unclenched after doing that. Oh my God, like, I can feel that I'd been holding it super tight. Like, keeping my core really, really tight and, like, active, like, that whole time. That I was just, like, clenching my abs while I was doing that. It was just both that painful and that intense. I just... Oh, that's all I can say. Oh, good. It's another non-toasty pack day. Like, it turns out, like, I remember needing to use the toasty packs a lot more in this game, but apparently it's just, like, there's one solid day where it's super cold. And after that, it's not too bad, apparently. Or maybe I've just lucked out. I needed some luck, to be honest. That was absolutely brutal. And that was just, like, the preamble for this puzzle. That whole Fox and Geese thing was just to enable this next puzzle that we haven't even started yet. To be fair, it's a lot more simple than Fox and Geese. It's a lot easier to complete. But, good lord, like, that Fox and Geese honestly feels like it should be an endgame puzzle, just because of how brutal it is. Okay. So, forward, left, left, right? Okay. Oh, and then paw. Forward, left, left, paw.
Forward, left, left, paw. Isis. Forward, left, left, paw. Go.
Take your time, honey. We're not trying to stop someone who has apparently a never-ending supply of plastic explosive. Don't worry about it. Just the next place they'll explode is probably either the lodge or the cabin where we are right now, but that's no big deal. You know, take your time. Dilly-dally all you like. I shouldn't be blaming this on Isis. She didn't do anything. But just, I'm at my limit. I'm at my absolute limit right now with this game. Fox and Geese really does just tip me over the edge. Okay, so the next free... I should have been planning out my route. We just want forward, jump, paw, right? Not right. We just want forward, jump, paw,
Forward,
correct.
Jump, paw.
That's what I should have said.
Isis. Forward, jump, paw. Go.
Oh, I have to say forward again. For goodness sake. Use some critical thinking, Isis. Please. You can't let everyone tell you what to do your whole life.
Forward, jump, paw. Isis. Forward, forward, jump, paw. Go.
Oh my god, I had to say forward again, didn't I? Making silly mistakes now. All because of Fox and Geese. I blame it all on Fox and Geese. And definitely not the alcohol I've been drinking. It's all Fox and Geese's fault. Everything, every single thing that's gone wrong in my life is because of Fox and Geese.
Isis. Forward, forward, forward. Jump. Paw. Go.
And then for the raccoon, we want forward, right, jump, left, paw. Did she do it? I think she did it. I can't tell. We'll have to check after. That's fine. That's fine. That was on me, Isis. That wasn't your fault. I know I blame you for a lot of things. But Mommy's just angry right now. Mommy's in a bad mood. Okay. Forward, right, forward, jump, left paw. Forward, right, forward, jump, left paw. Forward, right, forward, jump, left paw. Forward, right, forward, jump, left paw.
Isis. Forward, right, forward, jump, left paw. Go.
Okay. Now, if I did the pig one right, we should be good. And I think we might be basically in the end game at this point, which is pretty swell, I gotta be honest. It's always a bad sign when the player wishes the game were over. You know you've done something wrong when the player looks forward to the end of the game with great joy. Okay, I did do it right. The pig was pigged. Okay. Pig, raccoon, moose. There we go. Bingo, bango, bongo, right? That's correct. All is well in the world.
Snowmobiling outfit, and it's missing a piece of material.
Oh, so that was what got stuck
in
the door of the needle. What do these boxes say?
UC Brea. This bag must belong to Lou.
Why have they got so much mayonnaise down here? That's like tubs and tubs of Costco-sized mayonnaise. They're like stocking up for the apocalypse. But the only thing they're stocking up is mayonnaise. You know, when the apocalypse comes around, son, we'll be feasting like kings on our mayonnaise. I feel like mayonnaise goes off pretty quickly, right? It's made of eggs and such. Like, I don't think it would have a long shelf life. Why is there so much mayonnaise? That's my biggest unsolved question for this game. And if you know, maybe it's got something to do with explosives. The mayonnaise is highly flammable, perhaps. This is a property of mayonnaise I just don't know. If you do, let me know in the comments.
Oh my gosh, it's full of explosives.
It expired in 1989.
He lied to me. He has been looking for dinosaur bones.
Who put this mayonnaise here, and for what purpose? It was obviously put here a long time ago. Did Trapper Dan have a thing for mayonnaise? Like, you know how there's some people who put ketchup on everything? Maybe Trapper Dan put mayonnaise on everything, and he was stockpiling the mayonnaise because he doesn't go to the store that often. Anyway, there's explosives in here. Oh, gosh. He lied! Lou lied. Lou's a liar. What?
Hello? Is someone in here? Hello?
Yanni, how did he get in here?
Nancy?
Also, did you notice?
What are
He's
you
got a
doing
little
here?
bit of a bulge going on in his suit. Someone at Her Interactive
A door which was
had
open,
to model
so I took off
that.
my skis
That,
to look,
like,
and now I am here.
they could have just
What
not.
is this place?
Someone did that. They
All I
put in
know
the
is
little
I found a
crotch
bag,
shadow.
Lee Talbot's bag, and it's full of explosives.
Anyway.
Lou is the one who has been blowing up things. He is the bomber.
He's been excavating dinosaur
Yeah, that
bones.
sure is what it
He may be
appears to
responsible
be,
for a lot of
huh?
the other stuff that's been going on around here too.
You must stay here and guard the bag. I will ski back to the lodge very quickly and tell the handyman to call the authorities. Then I will
I think
return.
you'd better call the
You will be
authorities
safe.
yourself. I wouldn't
Perhaps I
trust
should stay.
Ollie to do anything.
No, you go. I'll be fine.
I will hurry.
Looks like Yanni dropped something. It's that thing he's always wearing on his arm. Hey,
Uh-oh,
Yanni, you dropped
990
something?
kilohertz.
Yanni?
Didn't we get told to watch out
She's
for
got a
that?
glove from that snowmobiling suit Lou left behind.
Not
Wait a minute.
Lou,
What she
Nancy.
just did means the scent on that glove and the scent on that thing Yanni dropped are the same. Which means the person who's been wearing that snowmobiling suit and blowing things up is Yanni. Geophone data... uranium? Oh my gosh, he set the timer. It looks like he's about to blow up the needle. Isis, we've got to get out of here.
Oh
Fast.
my god, 30 seconds! Nancy wouldn't go out like the actual door of the needle that goes out to the outer world? Oh no, this is maybe that? Okay. Holy shit, attempted murder. I love it. I love it. I love some attempted murder. I prefer actual murder, of course. I love that just Isis on a blank void for a second there. That's what you see when you die. God is not a humanoid figure. God is a white wolf.
Ollie, I need to borrow your snowmobile.
The white wolf of
See you
Icicle
later.
Creek was a metaphor all along. Wow, Ollie's actually out and about. He's not actually pretending to work for once. Shocking. Oh god, this snowmobile chase. I feel like this chase is kind of infamous. So we'll see how this goes for me. Grand Theft Auto, let's go. Nancy, use the turbo. Get the mushroom. Run over an item box. I think what people don't like about this part is that it goes on for a very long time. So I think now would be a good time to pop your popcorn and go to the washroom if you really need. I know the game's almost over, and this is like technically the thrilling confusion. The thrilling confusion of the thrilling conclusion. But I think this might take a while. Still going. Still going. Look at this flawless driving, though. I didn't want to say it, but I'm doing really well here. Look at that! Flawless. Literally flawless.
No.
Oh no, the culprit. I might have hurt himself. How tragic. The man who's been exploding. Setting up explosions. Trapping people in saunas. Poisoning potato salad. Oh. That was the significance of the mayonnaise. I was like, oh my god. They've been using the mayonnaise to make explosives somehow. Yeah, Yanni's been like attempted murder left, right, and center, and Nancy's like, oh no! He crashed his snowmobile, the poor man!
Government of Fredonia, which had sent him to Canada to look for uranium. Apparently, his superiors hoped to secretly
Uranium?
mine he found
What
and
about
smuggle it
my
back to Fredonia.
uranium?
What they planned to do with it then, even Yanni didn't know. But he insisted that he never meant to hurt anyone, and that he really was the best cross-country skier in the world. Unfortunately, he'll never get a chance
He's
to
not the
prove that
best
now.
snowmobiler in the world, though, is he? No.
Chantal has barely been off the phone since she got back to the lodge. It seems that Yanni's shenanigans made the nightly news, not just in Canada, but in the States. And as a result, people have been booking stays right and left, much to her delight. When I told her and Ollie how
I hope
places
she's
were,
hired
they were truly
a new
amazed.
separate
Hopefully from
maid
now on,
and
Ollie will
cook,
think
and also
twice about
potentially
pulling out his rifle
a
every
guest
time he sees
services
a varmint.
person. Also,
Isis, Guadalupe called me
fired
that very
Ollie
night and told me she'd found a wolf
hired a new
sanctuary that
person
could
in
take
his
her.
place.
I could tell from the way the volunteers
That's what I
from the
hope.
sanctuary treated
But I don't
her
think
when
we're
they
gonna
came
get
together.
those
She'll be in
answers.
good hands at her new home. But still, it's sad that through no fault of her own, she can never run free again.
Aw.
They said it's possible that she might someday be released back into the wild, but not very likely. I'm going to keep my fingers crossed anyway.
Nancy should have adopted Isis. I'm sure she would have got along well with Togo and definitely not tried to eat him. Hey, Sassy Detective, congratulations on cracking the case. You've been awarded the title of Professional Pooper for using the toilet so many times. No, let's see what my actual one was. Dear Detectives, for superlatory sleuthing. That means nothing! What does that mean? Can I get an explanation of my award, please? I'm gonna have to look it up on the wiki. Okay, and that was, Nancy Drew, White Wolf of Icicle Creek. AKA Hell. No, it's only Hell when I'm playing Fox and Geese. I need to know what Dear Detective is. Oh, Dear Detective, don't qualify for any of the other awards. And this is what you get. So it's basically a participation trophy. Thanks, I guess. I think there are definitely some fair critiques of this game, most of which I made. I don't think it's the worst Nancy Drew game. Definitely not. But it's definitely further down the list in terms of enjoyment. I think the atmosphere and the setting are pretty good, like, especially the lodge is such a really nice, cozy place to be in, but it's kind of just ruined by how, like, so many tedious activities there are. Like, you can't really appreciate the, like, beautiful Canadian snowy wilderness while you're constantly being worried about needing another toasty pack. And you can really appreciate the beauty and the coziness of the lodge, because you never get a moment to rest and just chill out in it. You're always go, 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 collecting the laundry, or making another meal, or shoveling off the hecking skating pond. There's not even a single moment of rest, which is a shame. And I feel like Fox and Geese should be that moment of rest, but because of how painful the game is for me, it's honestly, like, worse. I'd rather have to cook 10 meals in a row in the kitchen, nay, 50 meals a row in the kitchen, than have to do Fox and Geese a single time. That's just how bad I feel it is. But yeah, like I say, I do like certain things about it. I like the characters. I think the characters are pretty, like, they're all quite different from each other, and they've got some interesting backstories, like Lou's whole thing with, like, stealing the dinosaur bones, that kind of, like, comes out of nowhere, and it's a pretty interesting motivation for him. Let me know what you think of this game, how you'd personally rank it, how you feel about Fox and Geese. I swear I'm not gonna judge you if you enjoy Fox and Geese. I will just envy you. I wish I could enjoy it. I wish I could play it without feeling anything but this teeth-grinding stress and annoyance and frustration. But I can't.
Okay, if we start over?